Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Reviews and Previews. We're back this week again for some more Premier League games, for some more football, hooray! But unfortunately, as you can see there, Aston Villa Newcastle postponed. We'll come to that later. We'll go back though last week to the results, and we'll start off with a good win for the Toon, 2-0 against Palace. Brighton 1, Liverpool 1, Man City 5, Burnley 0. Everton 0, Leeds 1, West Brom 1, Sheffield United 0, Southampton 2, Man United 3, Chelsea 0, Tottenham 0, Arsenal 1, Wolves 2. Not looking good for Arsenal. Leicester 1, Fulham 2, and West Ham 2, Aston Villa 1. So, I suppose we should get right into it and let's review the Newcastle game first. And well, left it late, scored 2 last-minute goals pretty much. Callum Wilson and Joe Linton setting each other up twice. So that was pretty good. Callum Wilson with a nice little finish. Good little pass from Joe Linton, and then Joe Linton got a pretty lucky goal, deflected off like Cahill, I think it was there in the picture. So yeah, 2 late goals, got it. And Joe Linton's done well there. He's done very well indeed. So that's left us quite high. Well, not high up in the table, but like points-wise, we're well clear of the bottom now. Yeah, it was a bit. I was listening to it on BBC. Couldn't watch it. It was on Amazon. I was listening to it, and we just heard us. They scored the last thing. I was like, yeah, celebrating. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Joe Linton actually. I think Joe Linton's been one of our. It sounds weird, but I think Joe Linton's been one of our best players this season. He's actually doing really well. Because I'm not sure about you, but he's just been like pretty amazing for me. I think he's done pretty well. You know. He's been putting some better efforts in this season than he did last year, where he was just standing up front doing nothing. He's actually playing like in a bit of a different place this year. He's been playing on like the left and the right of like wing, really. He's been playing on like the wing a bit, not up front as much. So yeah, I think he's done very well to get his goal, go and get some goals, maybe kick on a bit. So it's only his 3rd Premier League goal, hopefully maybe double that by the end of the year, you never know. And Callum Wilson obviously getting his mandatory goal. That's his 7th this season. We'll look at the top scorers in a minute, he's quite high up there. Anyway, yeah. Now, onto a bit of a sad note, we're on to blooming Arsenal. Oh, for God's sake, do I have to talk about them? I do. Oh, well, that's just a bit sad. Anyway, it was a bit of a sad note because at the start of the game, David Luiz and Jimenez were went and had a clash of heads, and Jimenez got absolutely knocked out, and yeah, they had to take him to hospital. He got a fractured skull, so hopefully he's all right now. The big talking point after the game was David Luiz continued, even though there was blood gushing out of his head after they'd bandaged him up. Still, was looking at his headband was looking like the Arsenal away kit. Hey, I'm sure you've heard that one before. It was another poor performance. I just don't know what we're doing. We've had 2 shots on target in a game against Wolves. Like, what are we doing? Look at this. 2 shots on target against a game against Wolves. Are you serious? I mean, we've had more possession. That's rightly expected. David Luiz did come off the end, as you can see there. And it was just poor. It was just really poor from everyone. I don't know what we were doing. Aubameyang's just not on it at the minute. He's just been absolutely poor. It's like, I can't use any other words because I'll get demonetised, but I'm not sure I'm getting any money anyway. So it doesn't really... Anyway, Gabriel scored, but that was after they'd scored. It was really sloppy defending again for the 2 goals. We let Traore turn and run at us, which was never a good idea. So yeah, people calling for Mikel Arteta to be sacked. It's all going wrong at Arsenal at the minute. I don't know what to say really about it. It's just a bit depressing. I think people are saying to get him sacked is talking a lot of rubbish. Like, we've had him for like not even a year. Like, let him have his time. Like, he gave Emery and he was rubbish. I think he just needs to change what's going on. I mean, in Europe we look absolutely amazing because we're playing some absolutely rubbish teams, like blooming Mould or something. I don't know. They're absolutely rubbish. Like, we're gonna beat them 3 or 4-0 every time because they're like not up to Premier League standard. Like what we're playing at the minute, it's just I just don't know what to say about it. Aubameyang's just not on form. I think we should rest him. To be honest, I think we should rest him because he's just not performing. If he's not performing, then what's the point in starting him? Because he's just a wasted space on the pitch, I think. I'd give Lacazette a go really up front now, or Nketiah against Tottenham coming up. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, so I don't know what to say. It was another poor result for Arsenal, and yeah, more points lost, I guess. So yeah, it's just really a bit depressing, really, because we're just getting worse and worse by the looks of it. There's 5 losses out of 10 games. You can't be losing half of your games at the start of the season, right? So you have no chance of qualifying for Champions League. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. That's really bad. But anyway, today was supposed to be Aston Villa Newcastle, but there has been coronavirus outbreak at Newcastle. So I don't know who the players who have got it. There's some staff as well. There's like 5 cases up there, so they had to postpone this Aston Villa game, which is really bad, really, because I was looking forward to this game. Oh, I thought we might have a chance against Villa, not on the best of form. I thought, yeah, we could go out there and beat them, but no. Because apparently it started before the Crystal Palace game, but none of the people who had corona were obviously involved with the Crystal Palace game. Then 2 more got it after the game, so I don't know what to say, really. It's just a bit sad. I can't predict Newcastle's game, but we'll predict all the rest of them. So Burnley 0, Everton 2, what am I saying? Man City 3, Fulham 0. Good win for Fulham last week, actually. West Ham 1, Man United 3. They lost to PSG. So yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to qualify for Champions League. What am I on about? I'm waffling. Chelsea 2, Leeds 1. West Brom 1, Crystal Palace 1. Sheffield United 0, Leicester 2. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 1. Liverpool 1, Wolves 1. And then Brighton 2, Brighton 2, Southampton 2. Big old score draw there. Anyway, the only game I can really go into further detail is the Arsenal game. I have to keep talking about Arsenal, so I might just end this video. I'm just kidding. There you go, David got absolutely hammered in the head. He hammered. Even as I was watching the game, it was that's that noise of their heads clashing. I was like, oh, it's bruised. Oh, it's not nice to say the least. Harry Kane, I was hoping he was going to be out, but probably not. Partey's still struggling with that thigh injury. Yeah, David could be back, but I probably don't want him to be. I definitely don't fancy Arsenal in this at all. They've got absolutely no chance, I'd say. But you never know. We played well in the week against Rapid Vienna, 4-1 win. Lacazette's going absolutely screaming in that game. And the fans were back for that game, so that was good. I think there might be fans back for this Tottenham game, though, for the Tottenham fans to be back, so that might be good. Yeah. Tottenham just look too good at the minute, top of the table. We're down in 14th, so yeah, Spurs fans are loving it at the minute, but Arsenal fans are certainly not. It's just not been a good start. We've had a poor start. We can't let it get worse than this though. I don't know. I'm going for 2-1 Tottenham because I know they'll beat us. You never know. It's a derby day. It's derby day. You never know. We might turn up for once. We never turn up. I don't know what to say really. We've never turned up against Tottenham the last couple of years, so why should we now? With the team, I think Lacazette deserves a chance. I think we've been playing. He was playing deeper against Rapid Vienna in sort of a cam role almost. Sort of playing like as a centre forward behind Nketiah. So maybe we can play him behind Aubameyang or something. I don't know. And then have Willian on one wing and Saka on the other. Maybe even Nelson. I'd go Saka and Nelson in the wings, and I'd probably go El Neni and Ceballos, to be honest. I just don't feel comfortable with Saka in my team. It's just not a good sight to see, really. Yeah, I don't know. I think Tottenham will have the edge on us. They always do. I'm going 2-1. I think we'll probably get a goal, maybe from somewhere, but I think Tottenham will probably quite easily beat us, to be fair. And yeah, don't really know what else to say. We've also qualified as group winners for the Europa League, so that's good, I guess. But apart from that, it's looking pretty dull at the minute at Arsenal, unless I think we have to get realistically, we have to get something out of this game to keep up with Spurs, because we're only 7 points behind them. That's not a lot, isn't it? 8 points actually, isn't it? Yes, 8 points. That's even more. So yeah, It's early days. It's early days. I'm gonna say it again. 10 games feels like a lot, though. It feels like a lot's happened. Realistically, I think we do need a result out of this game. I think we have to either draw it at least or win it, but I just see us losing because we're on such a bad run in the league at the minute. It's just not going our way. So yeah. Anyway, let's go to the top scorers as we like to do. Calvert-Lewin still on top, then from Son, Vardy, Salah, Kane, and Bruno, and there's Callum Wilson, joint fifth with Bamford as well. Let's go. He's up there, you never know. Callum Wilson for the golden boot. Come on. Let's make it happen. You know, if he keeps scoring like that, you never know. But he's missing a game this week, so he might fall behind a bit. But then, yeah, hopefully we can play again next week. Maybe people who are self-isolated will be done by then, hopefully. So, yeah. And then, yeah, go to the table quickly. I'm not sure how long this video's been. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, because I've only previewed one game for my teams this week. There you go. Down at the bottom, both of my teams, 13th and 14th, right alongside each other. I mean, when you're below Newcastle, I think you're pretty bad, aren't you? Arsenal below Newcastle, oh God, what's going on? What's going wrong? Man United somehow got all the way up there. Because they just got up there for some reason. Right. And Tottenham's still on top with Liverpool up there as well. Chelsea, Leicester, West Ham and Southampton. Surprise teams this year. I think it's one of the widest open seasons I've ever watched as a football fan at the minute. There's no real outright thing at the minute. Normally you see maybe Liverpool going out. This time last year, Liverpool were probably top and like absolutely storming it with Leicester and Man City trailing a bit. And then, yeah, so yeah. Anyway, that's probably going to wrap it up for this week, guys. I hope you enjoy. Hopefully Arsenal can get some points this week. Please, when we try and beat Tottenham, that would be nice. I'd like a little North London derby win. That would be good. Anyway, that'll be enough, guys, for this week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye. Bye.